What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan. Now, today we are talking about SBR, sort of, but at the same rate, we're going to be doing a little bit more with the Goku reward himself. As you guys may or may not know, I finally pulled SBR Ultimate Gohan. After chasing him since he came out, I finally was able to pull him. So, I finally beat the last Super Battle Road, and I finally got my unit 100%. So, we're going to do some battle testing with him today, because I actually have, we're going to do a little bit of this over the next few days, because I've got a stockpile of LRs, and I really hate to say this, but I really do have a stockpile of LRs that simply do not have SA10. Let's go down here. So we've got, like, I'm actually waiting on his campaign that's going to be coming out. Ginyu would be a fun one to test. Bojack I've had forever. Waiting for his to come. We'll do him when he comes. Just got him. So I've got a few of these. Oh, them. 100% them. Yam should be a good one. So we're going to be doing a few of these over the next few days because I need to get them awakened. Or I say awakened, but I say 100%. I need to get them up to SA20, and I've been holding off to do these videos, and just frankly, other things have been happening, and it has been happening, so my teams are starting to really fall behind. So time now to produce the videos while we're at MomoCon, and we'll get these done. So, let's jump into it, starting with him. So what I did is I built a team. Let's go to the teams. I built a team just for this. Now, this is probably one of his best linking partners. And I know it's not a really great unit, but it's one of his best linking partners. So these two have Z fighters and all in the family. These two have experienced fighters. So the goal is to get one of these two on one side, one of these two on the other, and then see what we can do. Obviously floating Vegeta. So Vegeta being the optimal leader because Vegeta has pure Saiyans, and I want to say that is the highest category because it's HP attack. I mean, attack is 130%, but I don't think he has another category that gives us a higher attack stat. Does he, though? Maybe. Nah, Goku family, but we don't have the leader for that yet. So, Dappy Dad. So, let's jump into this. So, first things first, let's go over here, and what we're going to do is we're not going to worry about the numbers, the final damage numbers. I'm going to give you guys the attack stats over here, and we're going to test from SA10 to SA20 to SA20 100% and see what the damage difference is. Or not the damage difference, but the attack stat difference. Because remember, the attack stat, that's what you really want to go by. Like, I can make any flashy number pop up over there by just buffing him to the moon. But if I do that, it's not really representative of what you're kind of expecting to see out of this unit. And in answer to everyone's questions, I know people are sitting here like, well, what about the new units? I don't have them. That said, Broly will be dropping tonight. So when Broly drops, we're going to go after him. But for now, let's jump into Boss Rush. I like to do Boss Rush 5. Let's see where we go. Like I said, we'll drop the attack stats over here and see what happens. It may take a couple rotations to get where we want, but Lego. Okay, and let's go grab our team. I'm not worried about items because, frankly, it don't matter. Alright, like I said, the goal, once again, is to get one of these two on one side of him, one of these two on the other. Let's see if we can make that happen. So here we go. So we've got the we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm gonna actually put him on the end. We only really care about the 12 key damage attack on this one, so we're not gonna go too crazy overpowering him. And I don't want to wipe him out on this turn, so hopefully that will be just enough to satisfy. Actually, I'm gonna do that there. And on the next turn, we should have enough to do the other side. We'll see what happens here. All right. So let's take a look at this attack stat. So 12 key, he's 382,000. That's not impressive. But again, remember, he's SA10. It's the 12 key. You know, you gotta check your expectations. Plus, he's a completely free-to-play unit, so I really don't expect him to do crazy things, at least not until he's fully Rainbow Starred. So let's see if we can feed him 24 key and see what happens. Okay, So here we are with the Experienced Fighters team one more time. I'll put Goku in the center. Okay. And I am not going to try to give the super attack to Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because I have full faith he'd wipe the hell out. If he gets his double attack, then we might be in a world of hurt. Well, maybe not, because it's just going to be the 12 keys. It's not going to be anything special. That said, let's go ahead and feed Goku all the way up. We need him in the center. Now, also bear in mind, so I did say before, this is at SA10. We are also, only 130% attack stat. So he has 230% leaders, not the 170s or anything like that, because that unit isn't released yet. That's going to come 4th anniversary. So he's going to do a little better, a little more damage at that point in time, and we'll just retest him when that happens, basically. But for now, let's go. Now, just to refresh myself, because I don't remember, honestly, what his passive does. I don't think he gets an insane amount of boosts here. So his passive is Superclass Allies, Key +2, Attack and Defense 30%, medium chance to evade enemies' attack, including Super Attack, Superclass Allies Attack and Defense 20%, in addition when HP is 50% or below. So no, he's not getting any major boosts from this. There's no nuking. If I had had a bunch of Rainbow Orbs, it wouldn't do anything crazy. So let's just see what he does here. Very clean, very proper, just normal everyday test. All right? So attack stat is... okay, 696k. So almost 700k attack stat. That, I'll level with you, is not what I would hope to see out of an LR. But at the same rate, let's go throw our Elder Kais into him and see what this guy can do. And we'll be back in just a second with that test. SA20, obviously both of the usual suspects coming right up. I actually do have a couple Grand Kais. So we'll start off with the Grand Kais. I don't know why I'm keeping the Christmas Kais. I just kind of am because I'm stupid. But that's the thing. Okay. SA15. Come back and do SA20 here in just a second. Pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing overly complicated here. But, and there's no point in doing an SA15 test. Let's be real. Honestly, I'll be real, there's probably not even a point in doing the SA10 test, only because I don't think anybody's actually SA10ing this dude. I just kind of feel like maybe if you are short on Elder Kais, or whatever the situation may be. Also remember, we got Easy Age and Emma coming up shortly, and that's guaranteed to give you some some Grand Kais, some Int Grand Kais. So maybe if you're sitting happy at SA10 and you're not getting what you want out of this unit, maybe you see it at that point. But I like to just give it a couple of tests and see what the damage difference is. Okay? So let's go back in here. He's now SA10. Now, again, we are not talking about a unit that has orbs in him. So we're still free of orbs. He's not even 55%. Because, frankly, you're not going to 55% this guy. Odds are pretty good you're not going to 55% him. If you've got him, you've kind of got him here. Now, if you guys want, I'll go back and do a 55% test. Well, I can't. It'd be impossible to do that, wouldn't it? Oh, well, we're going to go 100%. Whatevs. I guess I could do 55%, but let's just do 100% and see what the difference is. I'm sure you could math it out and split the difference what 55% would be, but we're going to go jump back into Boss Rush here real quick. Okay? Boss Rush. I love Boss Rush 5. And let's go. Okay. So, here is Goku and Vegeta versus this team. I am going to keep Super Saiyan 3 Goku off here on the end because I don't really... So basically I've got it set up to rotate the other dude in so we can do the test real quickly. Alright, so 12 key test of the Int Goku. Let's see what happens here. I'm not expecting amazing things, but at the same rate, I'd like him to hit a little better. I'd like to break the millions with the 24 key. All right. So 471,000. Not awful. I don't see him breaking a million though. I do not see him breaking a million until at least we get fully rainbowed. And I was really hoping we break 2 with that. So here we go. All right, so the first time we're actually moved all the way on to Gogeta. So remember, he is going to have a bit of a deficiency here in his actual attack power, but the attack stat isn't going to change. So make sure you're paying close attention to the number up there, because that's going to be the actual truth of the situation here. So we do the 24 key, and I am going to feed him up completely. I want to get him full of key. Remember, the 24 key does get a little larger boost. I forget what the actual percentage is. I don't think it's 30. I think it's 20%, but I'd have to double check that if I am honest. But we could maybe break the millions. I find it hard to see, but it's a possibility. Let's not rule it out. Let's put it that way. All right. Here we go, guys. 24 key test. Int free-to-play Goku. Say free-to-play Goku. Lego. Let's see what he do. All right. Now, it's also with 0 orbs. Not even 55%. 0 orbs in the ability system. So, let's see what happens here. 845k. All right. So, a little disappointed in that. So, I'm expecting about 1.5 when he is 100%. So, wish we could get a little better out of him, but that's a thing. All right, Vegeta's doing his transformation. Tells you how long I was farting around trying to make this work. But we're not going to worry about Vegeta right now. Congrats, you got your transformation. I'm going to just do this thing right here because I want to go feed him the orbs. So I finally unlocked 100% of his potential. And the reason I did what I did here, you'll see I did all crit where I could and gave him dodge. I didn't do any double attack because if we go into the details for his super attack, his double attack is kind of pointless on this unit, okay? Colossal damage with a rare chance to stun. We're not going to get that. I'm not even worried about that. The low chance of double attack he'd get anyway wouldn't make it worthwhile. The Mega Colossal damage would raise his super class allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. We want to make sure we're doing that every single time. Also bear in mind that if you do double attack, it's never getting this one off. It's always hitting this one. It's always going to go for the lowest possible super attack it can do. So your double attack's never tagging this. Ever. Not in a million years. So, make sure that you are doing your stacks wisely. Alright? So, I gave him, he has a natural 5% because he's an int type dodge. So, I gave him 6% more dodge. And the reason I did that is because, well, now he's going to be a dodge beast. 100%. Like, this dude's going to dodge very frequently. Now, not like 50% of the time or anything like that, but he'll have good dodge stats. So, let's go give him a shot one more time and see what he does. Got to go find one of those Vegetas and go to work. Now, again, 50% crit. We're not going to, like, calculate the crit and all that. I'm not really overly worried about it. I'm just worried about the raw power that he's going to produce here. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. Alright, so now we have the AGL Goku here. We're going to link him up with this, and as you saw there, we have the Super Saiyan 3 LR Goku coming up next. He's the other one with experienced fighters. So we're going to see how this do. Okay, that's a super attack. I'm not really worried about that. I just want to get his 24 key off. 12 key off. That's perfect right there. Then we'll do the 24 key and see how we do. We'll stack them all up and see what the final result is. Yeah, I'm... So, 775. So, not a huge improvement. He's not going to hit 1.5. He'll maybe eke out 1 million. So, to me, that's a little depressing. The big thing for him, though, for me, is going to be... Already? Well, that's surprising. Okay. I know it's like a 30% chance or whatever it is. I don't remember specifically, but yeah. So, 775. Let's go see what happens here at 24 key. All right, here we go. 24 key test incoming. And I already know I'm not going to be happy with the results from this. I really, really, really wanted him to break 1.5. But that's not going to happen. 100% it's not going to happen. Alright. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do the stack. So, green to blue. Honestly, probably don't need to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Well, I do, because otherwise we just get 18 key, and I want to go full 24. Remember, at 20 key, I think it's 20 key, he gets a little bit of an extra boost out of it, so I just want to go all the way. You know, it's just the best way, as you can tell. This is like 12 key being the minimum damage you can do with a super attack, 24 being the absolute max. So, it gives you kind of a roundabout way of telling what you could get in the middle there. Alright, here we go. Give me a lot of green, that's not enough green. Do I be silly? Nah, I'm not worried about him. Alright. I love watching him work, though. I do love watching him work. It's a shame not to see it. Alright. That is my Kaioken Goku getting his second hit in alternate attack. Alright, 1.39. Oh, that's... Okay. So after dropping my expectations, 1.39 is actually really respectable. So, he came alive. And that dodge. Look at that dodge. What did I tell y'all about the dodge? What did I tell you guys about the dodge? That's not his U-Super. That's going to be wimpy and piddly. Absolutely fantastic. I wish I'd seen the damage he produced. I'll have to go back and review the footage for that, but absolutely happy about that. Unfortunately, my Vegetas aren't linking up anymore. That's a little sad. But I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not going to finish this out. That is really impressive, actually. So 1.39, you could expect that attack stat, or the attack stat on like a neutral attack is going to give him about 1.5 mil, give or take. Now, again, I want to preface this by saying, while he is a free-to-play unit, he's not terribly free-to-play. You need Dokkan Fest, you need things like that. So, I don't consider this guy a free-to-play unit properly, but I guess the argument is he kind of is. So, hopefully, though, you guys go after him. I mean, we could test him at 55%, but I think you can pretty much see he's going to hit for like 1 mil-ish around there. So, do your math accordingly. If you just have one of them, I mean, he still has the level 5 dodge, so that's not a bad stat to have. I don't know what teams I'm going to use him on, though, because he really only works on Pure Saiyans and Goku Family. So maybe when Goku Family drops, we'll start using him more. Pure Saiyans, I don't know, because I've got so many good Pure Saiyans. I have a real hard time with that. But that's going to be the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I am happier. I got kind of what I wanted out of the unit, but... And I got a lot of crit in him, too, so I could always do, like, a crit test and see what he does, like, a max power and all that stuff, but for now, I'm pretty sated. I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. All the attack stats will be over here on the side. They aren't currently, because I do all that in editing, but there you go. Follow my Birdman, hit me up on Booker, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned for more Dokkan Battle coming up. I will be streaming live from MomoCon this weekend. I don't know when I'm uploading this, but I don't know. We might do Dokkan Battle. We might do another game. It really depends upon what we're able to do. We might start something all fresh and new. Who knows? But stay tuned for that. It's bound to be a lot of fun. I'm streaming 4 hours on Friday night, 4 hours on Saturday night, both nights starting at 10 p.m. So it's going to be an absolute blast. Hope to see you guys there. Lay your asses out. Whenever you show up to the next live stream or video or anything like that, or see me at con, or I ain't gonna fight you at con. You know what? Nah, scratch that. I'm a wuss.